Good morning everyone. Today we will learn about the continuous class accounts from incomplete records and single entry system. Accounts from incomplete records or single entry system. Single entry system. Now last class I didn't mention the features, characteristics, definitions and meaning of the single entry system. Now today limitations of a single entry system. Single entry system are accounts from incomplete records. Now first one, it is a unscientific of accounting, unscientific accounting or unscientific method of accounting. Clear? Now second point, twofold aspects are not recorded each and every transactions are not recorded into the books of accounts. Recorded into the books of accounts. Second point, twofold is nothing but debit and credit aspects. Each and every transaction are not recorded into the books of accounts to the single entry system. Now third point, in the absence of nominal account, trading and profit and loss account are not prepared. In the absence is not maintained the nominal account role. That's why not recording the trading and profit and accounts. Now next one, trial balance cannot be prepared. Trial balance cannot be prepared. Therefore, so not find out the arithmetical accuracy. Arithmetical accuracy of the books. Clear? Trial balance cannot be prepared, so not find out the arithmetical accuracy of the books. Same in the absence of real account. In the absence of real account not maintained. That's why not exact profit of the business. Clear? in the absence of real account is not maintained. Exact profit of the business is not prepared. At the end of the accounting period. At the end of the accounting period. At the end of the accounting period. And finally, there is scope for misappropriation or frauds. Okay, there is a scope for misappropriation and frauds. That's it. Limitations of single entity system. In exam point of view, any two limitations of the single entity system. Simply, it is unscientific method of accounting. Next, twofold aspects, each and every transaction are not recorded in the books of accounts. Next, in the absence of nominal account, trading account and profit and loss account are not prepared. Next, last one, trial balance cannot be prepared. And finally, in the absence of real account are not exact profit for the business. And finally, there is a scope for appropriation, misappropriation and frauds. Clear? Next, difference between difference between statement of affairs and balance sheet. Difference between statement of affairs and balance sheet. Now, first point, statement of affairs. It is prepared to know the capital at the beginning and capital at the ending. Clear? Statement of affairs, it is prepared to know the capital at the beginning and capital at the ending. And balance sheet, it is prepared to know the financial position of the business. Financial position of the business. Financial position of the business. Now, second point. First point, prepare to know the capital at the beginning, capital at the ending. To know the financial position of the business. Second point, statement of affairs. Statement of affairs accepted. Statement of affairs is a accepted. Statement of affairs is not a accepted proof in the court of law. Clear? Statement of affairs is not a accepted proof in the court of law. and balance sheet accepted. Balance sheet is accepted. It is a evidence of a court of law. Court of law. Clear? Balance sheet is accepted. It is a evidence of court of law. Now third point. Statement of assets prepared. Statement of assets prepared before the statement of profit or loss. Profit or loss. Clear? Statement of assets prepared before the statement of profit or loss. Third one. Balance sheet is prepared. Balance sheet is prepared after trading and profit and loss account. Trading and profit and loss account. Clear? Balance sheet is prepared after trading and profit and loss account. Now last point. Statement of assets to know the capital. Statement of assets to know the capital. Statement of assets. Statement of assets is taken capital from excess of assets over liabilities. Clear? Statement of it is taken capital from excess of assets over liabilities. On the last one, balance sheet taken from capital. Balance sheet taken from capital. Balance sheet taken from capital to the ledger. Clear? This is the difference between statement of assets and balance sheet. First of all, statement of assets prepared to know the capital at the beginning, capital at the ending. Now balance sheet, already I didn't mention the first year. Balance sheet, financial position of the business. Now second point, statement of assets, it is not a accepted, it is not a proof in the court of law. And next, balance sheet is accepted, evidence of a court of law. Third point, statement of assets prepared before statement of profit or loss. Balance sheet is prepared after trading and profit and loss account. And finally, statement of assets is taken capital from the excess of assets over liabilities. Balance sheet is taken from the capital from ledger, capital to the ledger. And next, difference between single entry and double entry. Difference between single entry and double entry. In exam point of view, any two differences between the single entry and double entry. Simply, it is a unscientific method. It is a scientific method. It is unscientific method. It is scientific method. It is complete recording of bookkeeping. It is not a complete, it is a incomplete recording of bookkeeping. It is complete recording of a bookkeeping. Single entry. It is complete. It is not complete recording of a bookkeeping. It is complete recording of a bookkeeping. Clear? It is not a complete recording of bookkeeping. It is complete recording of a bookkeeping. Next one, single entry system. Trial balance cannot be prepared. Double entry bookkeeping system. Trial balance can be prepared. Next, single entry. All the accounts are not maintained. All the accounts are not maintained. All the accounts are not maintained. Double entry system. All the accounts are maintained. All the accounts is nothing but personal account, real account, nominal account are not maintained. All the accounts are maintained. Personal, real and nominal. And finally, it is less expensive. It is more expensive. Clear? In exam point of any 2 points, write only selected. It is unscientific method. It is scientific method. It is not complete recording of bookkeeping. It is a complete recording of a bookkeeping. Trial balance cannot be prepared. Trial balance can be prepared. All the accounts are maintained. All the accounts are not maintained. All the accounts are maintained. It is less expensive. Finally, it is more expensive. Errors can be easily detectified. Single system errors is not a detectified. Errors cannot be detected. Double entry system errors can be easily detected. Clear? These are the single entry system. Difference between statement of affairs and balance sheet. Next, difference between single entry and double entry. Now, single entry system in accounting process. Single entry system, there are the two methods in the accounting point of view. First method, statement of affairs. Next one, statement of profit or loss. Clear? In single entry system, in the books of accounts maintain the two methods. First one, statement of affairs. Next one, statement of profit or loss. First method, statement of affairs is nothing but a balance sheet. Is nothing but balance sheet. Now statement of effects is similar to the balance sheet. To know about the capital at the beginning and capital at the ending. Capital at the beginning and capital at the ending. Capital at the ending. To find out the any one of the either capital at the beginning, either capital at the ending is called as a statement of assets. Here, statement of assets is a similar to the balance sheet. To find out the capital at the beginning and capital at the ending. In any problem given to the capital beginning 10,000 or capital ending is position like assets or liabilities. Total assets 2,000, total liabilities 1,000. Now first preparing to the ending capital. Ending capital. How much the ending capital? Now same balance sheet format. Left hand side liabilities rupees, right hand side assets rupees. Like liabilities rupees, assets rupees. Capital at the end. Statement of assets at the ending of the capital. Liabilities 1,000, assets 2,000. Now difference between the 2,000 and so differences 1,000. 1,000 is a capital in both sides. 2,000. 1,000 is capital is known as a capital at the ending. Capital at the ending. Clear? First of all, to find out the statement of its at the ending, same pattern, liabilities rupees, assets rupees, total liabilities 1,000, total assets 2,000. Deducting from the excess of assets over liabilities is equal to capital. I did mention the differences between the statement of assets and the balance sheet. Capital is taken. Excess of assets over liabilities is called as a capital. Now, statement of assets, pro forma of statement of assets similar to the balance sheet.